I am sick and tired of having fun. Tired of having fun. And the crazy part about it is that having fun isn't even fun anymore. It's just getting toxic. And when I say having fun, I'm talking about the things like going out, right? And drinking, eating sugary food, eating donuts, eating candy or cookies and stuff like that, right? Drinking alcohol, smoking, or watching Netflix, partying, stuff like that. These very stimulating activities. And I've been talking about this a lot, and I've really been fantasizing about going on this journey of complete growth. So basically, this journey where I cut out all of the toxic, not toxic, it's not really toxic, but I cut out all of the vices like alcohol, and I don't really drink alcohol like that anyway, but I mean social media and fast food or, this YouTube, doom scrolling and stuff. That's what a lot of people do. And a lot of people are going to say that you don't have to cut out YouTube. I was looking at this thread, on Threads, right? I don't know how I even came across it, right? I be on Instagram sometimes, and I came across this little post on Instagram saying that, oh, you don't need to delete social media. You don't need to cancel your Netflix or quit going out. You just need to wake up early, set goals, and be more disciplined. All right, so there's like a huge problem with that, you know, because if it was that easy, if you could keep all of these things, if you could keep drinking alcohol and going out and having fun, if you could have fun and be disciplined and goal oriented, if you could do both, then I'm pretty sure that everyone would be doing it, you know. So my question to you is, what do you truly want? What do you really want? Because I can't tell you that you need to delete social media. I can't tell you that you need to cut out all these habits, all this stuff that, quite frankly, you don't even really need. Like, do you need to know about what the rappers are doing or, what they have going on? Do you really need that? Is that something you can't live without, you know? So you have to really ask yourself, what do you want out of life? So lately I've been experiencing like I guess I'll say a lack of motivation. Kind of like where I have goals, I have optimism, I have hope about things that I want out of the future, like things I want to achieve and, these big goals, having, a family, starting a family, moving to a really nice area, making a whole lot of money, doing something that I love, and, literally just like I'm really into game development and art, and I really want to become more focused, right? And I was pretty much asking myself, um, what do I truly want? So I have these big goals, but when I think about the goals, there's not much oomph to it. It's not really that strong. It's kind of like the goals, they're there. I'm like, okay, it'd be all right if I achieve that, but I don't have the energy to go pursue them. I don't really have the zest in like a masculine, vigorous way to go and seek out what I want. And the conclusion that I came to was that the reason that these goals don't have much intensity is because I'm spending my time doing things that are not benefiting me. Now, have you ever heard of dopamine and stuff like that? And for the longest, I was one of the guys that were saying, oh man, you don't have to cut out all this stuff. You can live a balanced life. Um, you can watch Netflix a little bit every single night. You can do this, that, and the third. I was one of those guys who were saying that because I used to be really strict on my goals. And that's when I made the most progress in my life, right? And I guess when I was most happy and joyful too, and peaceful, right? And I started to think, I was like, because I feel depressed and I don't have any energy, and to an extent, I don't even really want to be existing on this earth, right? And I just started to think, am I really living the life that God set out for me to live? You know, I wake up and I start doom scrolling right away. I go to bed really fucking late, and then I wake up late. Is that really the life that I should live? You know what I mean? Watching Netflix, I started back doing that, and just not really challenging myself and going to the fullest, like going all the way, you know, and being on social media, being in everybody else's business but my own, not really focusing on me, focusing on everybody else and doing all that stuff, or, you know, having fun, right? You're putting energy into having fun. So when you're putting, the more energy you put into this having fun shit and, you know, just enjoying yourself and in pleasure and everything, you have less energy to achieve, like, pursue the big goals that you have. You don't really feel like, you know, if you want to be a YouTuber, you already know it's going to be like a lot of hard work in order to grow your subscriber count, right? You want to get more subscribers on YouTube, you want to hit 1K. I hit 1K, and it took a lot of fucking work to do that. It took a lot of work for me to get in shape. So all these big goals that you have, you know, like, okay, me making a video game or learning to play the guitar, that's going to take a lot of focus and effort on my part, right? So in order to achieve those things, I have to sacrifice certain things that aren't as important, you know, like fucking doom scrolling on social media or drinking alcohol. You don't even need those things. Like, you don't need those things. So the way I've heard it is that, and I know people don't like to be as strict, but sometimes you have to be more strict. You have to be strict type shit. I ain't saying that you can't ever do these things, right? I'm not saying that you have to completely, like, eliminate all of these things forever. But I think for a certain period of time, you have to sacrifice these things for your goals. I'll hear a lot of entrepreneurs and people who are online talking about, oh man, you know, you don't need to be a strict militant self-improvement nerd or whatever. But the thing is, these people already have success going for themselves. They already have things going, right? And everything is different for everybody. It's not the same for everybody, right? Some people can drink alcohol every single night and still become successful. That's your choice to make what's going to, you know, what's going to benefit you. If you need to cut out social media, or if you need to do that, do this, that, and the third, or you have toxic ass friends you need to stop hanging out with, that's going to be your decision to make, you know? But I know with me, I got to cut these things out. I got to sacrifice these things, because either you sacrifice your vices and you sacrifice all the things that are holding you back, or your goals are going to become the sacrifice. So if you need to sacrifice alcohol for your goals, right? Sacrifice, like, get rid of the alcohol, get rid of the social media, get rid of the porn, get rid of all that stuff, right? Fast food. Or you're going to get rid of your goals. You're not going to achieve your goals. And that's the way that it really works from my understanding. I think that you have to cut out these certain things. If you don't, you're not going to achieve your goals. You're not going to want to achieve your goals. Because there's like a lot of people saying that, you know, you can have fun and you can, you know, like you can do both, you know, and that's for the people who want to live a balanced ass life. But if you're watching this channel, and if you're anything like me, borderline autistic, and you're trying, and I'm basically in the process of getting diagnosed to see if that's what I actually have, you know, but if you're anything like me, you cannot be balanced, and you don't want to live a fucking balanced life. You don't, you know, a balanced life is going to make you make you feel depressed all the time. You don't want to live a balanced life. You want extreme, well, not extreme, but you want to live an extravagant life where you get to do anything you want, and you're like very skilled, and you're like, you know, the joy and peace and living that Christ-like life, that's going to come with sacrifice. You're not going to be able to get that when you're watching the news and watching Netflix every single night and filling your brain with all this stuff all the time. Like, you don't have to completely cut it out and never have fun and never enjoy yourself, you know? But I'm saying that for a certain period of time, you have to make a choice. You know, you have to make a choice about what do you really want. Do you want success or do you want pleasure? You know, pleasure and having fun. Because everybody knows that success is hard. It's not easy to achieve. Everybody would achieve it if it was easy. And for the people that, you know, say that you don't have to cancel Netflix, you don't have to cancel, or you don't have to delete social media, that's bullshit. I think that's just bullshit, honestly, in my opinion, because, you know, and they also complain about, oh, those are the people who live boring life. Yeah, your life's gonna be fucking boring. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be boring, but you're gonna be achieving your goals. See, you can keep Netflix and live a balanced ass life, and you can, you know, jack off and go have sex with random women and do toxic ass things, right? Now, I'm not saying don't go out, don't socialize. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying don't have genuine connections or meaningful relationships. I'm not saying that you shouldn't like you should meditate, you should read, and you should work, you know what I mean? Work towards your goals. You should put all the energy into your goals. I'm not saying don't do that stuff. You know, you can continue to do all this stuff that you are currently, like, you know, you can keep all this stuff in your life if you want, you know, and kind of make success, kind of make progress, but not really. You're kind of still lit. You're just lowballing yourself. You're just like, you're making okay progress, right? Or you can cut out all this stuff and make extreme progress, like extreme success. Be extremely disciplined and become extremely successful. The choice is really up to you. It's yours, right? I reached 1K subscribers during the time that I was like way more disciplined. I wasn't perfect, right? I wasn't, you know, I was still on dating apps a little bit. I was still doing this, that, and the third, but I was working. That's what it's really about. You can do both, right? You can do both. But for me, I don't have the motivation to do these other things, like do everything all at once. So for me, I have to choose one thing or the other. And that's why I'm going on the path that I'm going on. And I don't feel like celebrating New Year's and Christmas and all that and drinking and having fun and, you know, and doing all this stuff. I don't really want to, you know, partake in any of that, because like, what the fuck are you celebrating anyways for New Year's? Just tell me that right now. If you're not where you want to be in life, what the fuck are you even celebrating? What are you having fun for and turning up if you're not where you want to be in your life yet? All this gratitude shit is cool and it's cute, it's awesome. You know what I mean? I'm not against being grateful for who you are and being grateful for where you are in life right now. You know, I'm not against that shit, but you literally have to work to get out of where you are right now. If you're not where you want to be in life, it's okay to be grateful, but don't fucking be an idiot. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't water it down. You know, be honest with yourself about where you are in life right now. If you're genuinely not where you want to be, don't lie to yourself and say, oh, you know what? It's okay. You know, it's all right. You can say, hey, I'm grateful for who I am and where I am right now, but something needs to change. That's it. Like, that's how you can put it. You know, when you're trying to be, you know, grateful for stuff like that. But don't fucking lie to yourself. Be fucking authentic. Be honest with yourself and act accordingly, you know? But yeah, those are my thoughts. That's all I got to say for today. I just wanted to share my opinions on life and probably my plans of what I'm going to do. So, yeah. But if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to subscribe to the channel, definitely do so. All right. Okay. My name is Raheem the GOAT, and never give up. Your younger self's rooting for you. Peace.